Hello everyone, welcome back to Colorful Indian. I'm very happy to have you here today. So Terra Moons is actually having a 30% sale that's going to be going on until the 15th. So I know there's very little time between this video and that particular end date, but I still wanted to give you my thoughts on some shades that I thought were worth picking up, especially because summer's coming in and these are just such beautiful colors, and Terra Moons is one of my favorite brands. I absolutely love everything that I've gotten from them. And I also wanted to do a makeup look for you. So if you just want to see the recommendations, you can just hit the chapters and go right over there, skip this part. If you want to see the look, then you can just continue watching from here because I'm going to get into the recommendations right after this. What I wanted to mention is that I'm going to be using one shade in particular from the latest Cosmic Fairy Lights collection. If you want to go check that video out, please do, because I did, eye swatches, and there were certain shades that had my heart going, oh my goodness, I need to play with these as soon as I can. So the shades I'm using are going to be Verdant Valley from the Cosmic Fairy Lights collection. It's a beautiful, beautiful green, which I do not have in anything. Like, I was thinking of like all the colors that I have from all the brands, and I just do not think I have a green like this. So it really deserves its own moment, and I'm going to be using that. And I'm going to be using an older shade from Terra Moons as well, called Asteroid, just as the matte. It's going to be a very simple look, but it's going to be fun. And then I'm going to go into my recommendations. So let's begin. Hey, so I brought you in a bit closer, and we're going to go in with the very first shade. So that's going to be Asteroid over here. So I'm just going to grab a very little of that because I don't want too much, and we're going to apply it to the ends of my eyes, like here, because this is just going to be kind of like a transition shade. I don't need too much of it. The main star of the show is obviously going to be Verdant Valley. You can see how pretty this brown is, and with not too much effort I'm able to get quite a good amount of color onto my eyes, which I'm pretty happy about. I didn't really need too much here, so I'm just kind of using a smaller brush because I want that color to be focused in the areas where I want this to go. I'm currently just blending out Asteroid a bit. I want to get a little bit of that underneath my eyes too, but not too much, keeping the deepest parts to the ends of my eyes. And I've also kind of gone in on the other side too. I'm kind of doing brown eyeshadow underneath my eyes to kind of give a softer finish, because usually I go in with very, very bold black eyeliner. So this gives it that softer kind of look. So I've gone in with a base on one side, and I've got Verdant Valley over here. So I do want to just quickly apply some of Verdant Valley onto that eye over there. So I'm taking it, I've got it on my finger here. It is so pretty, and I'm so excited to get this on, and I'm going to stamp it. Just look at that. Oh my goodness. This is so pretty. Even that day when I was just doing the eye swatches for you, I was thinking I need to come back and do a look with Verdant Valley, because this shade had my heart stop. It's so pretty. And it's obviously the very first recommendation for one of the summer shades, just because it's so happy, and it made me feel like, yeah, summer's coming. And it's just so pretty and so magical. So how could I not recommend a shade like this? Alrighty, so this is what my eyes are looking like, and I'm really happy with it. I haven't gone in with foundation or anything yet. I'm going in with this, which is Crisp Finish. It's by Piloise. It's a paint, but I'm just going to stamp it very gently along the eyes here, just to give a slight more like definition, I think, to that area over there. And it's a dark green. It's called Sweet and Sour, and it looks like that. So yeah, you can see that. I have a mirror in my hand, and I'm just gonna put it right there. Can you see? It's just the tiniest amount. I'm not, kind of like a line that I'm doing here. Just like that. Yeah. And I can kind of see that green coming through. So it's kind of like I'm just wearing green eyeliner, really. And if you do it like with a slightly darker color, then you could get even more definition, but I think that that's enough for me. Hey everyone, this is the final look, and we have Verdant Valley on both of my eyes over here, so you can see this is the shade, and this is what my eyes look like. I want to bring you in and just show you a bit of the shifts because it is such a beautiful shade. This is Verdant Valley. one of the most beautiful shades that I have from Terra Moons, and I absolutely love the way that this look turned out too. It is so simple. Anyone can do this. If you don't want to do the eyeliner part, you don't even have to do that. But it's really just the fact that it's just so easy to create something like this. These are the makeup details in case you wanted to recreate the look that I've done. So I did go in for lime crime over here. This is the Wet Cherry Gloss and it's in the shade Disco Cherry. It's a really pretty sparkly gloss and I absolutely love this. I love the applicator too. I feel like so much about glosses for me are, you know, it's not just the product, it's also the applicator. Because if you have a yuck applicator and that's gonna make you feel really uncomfortable, you know, it becomes a product that you don't reach for. So you can see what that looks like. It's got a slight pink tint to it, which I really like. I'm probably going to repurchase this gloss. I love Lime Crime. I have so many of their products because I remember when they came out, you know, in the beginning, their products were just so unique and different. So that's basically why this one. So anyway, mascara, I went in for Fan Fest by Benefit. My brows are by Ulac. They have this brow kit, which I absolutely love. And it's just so easy to use it, so I always go in for that. My foundation is Yensa over here, which I absolutely love as well. One of my favorite brands, and I cannot say enough good things about Yensa because this has skincare properties. It's actually got Bacachil, which actually anti-ages you. So if you're using this, you're doing like yourself a favor. And that's one of the reasons why I love it. Now for that green eyeliner, which I actually put right here on my eye, I did a very thin line because I didn't want to draw attention away from Verdant Valley, which is sitting there. I went in with Crisp Finish Sweet and Sour. This is by P. Louise. It's a paint and I like their paints. I used to use this quite a lot actually when I was doing my cut creases to get like the most intense colors coming through, and I still absolutely love them. It's just I haven't gone into them for so long and I suddenly thought, you know what, I really should because it's just sitting there collecting dust. And I think that's about it. I didn't really go in for anything else for this makeup look. So now that we have finished doing the look, I'm going to tell you my recommendations. So I'm going to flip the camera over and we're going to go through them one by one. Alrighty, so this is the very first shade, Verdant Valley, which you just saw me use. And of course you've seen it on my eyes, so you know what a beautiful shade this is. It's definitely one of my favorites and it definitely deserves to get all the love. Next I have Sunflower Galaxy over here, which is also just a gorgeous yellow shade. Now if you want to see swatches of this, please go and check out my other Terra Moons video because I do have that there. This video is simply to kind of tell you my recommendations and why. So now I do like this. This is also on the translucent side, so I feel like you could actually wear this, you know, for an everyday kind of look, even if you were going to work, because it's not a very obvious shade, but at the same time it's really pretty and really bright and really happy, which makes it perfect for summer. And I love the shifts that I'm seeing here. You can see green and then pink and then yellow, and I'm sure that there are a lot more shifts that you can get from this. It just depends on the lighting and how you're wearing it and what your base is. So there are plenty of options if you try to get Sunflower Galaxy for summer. This is Castor. Castor is kind of like a greenish yellow, and I think it would go so well with Sunflower Galaxy. I think that these two shades together are probably perfect. Like these, see? I honestly feel like these two would be absolutely perfect together. Castor doesn't really have a shift. It's a solid color and it is absolutely gorgeous. And then you have Sunflower Galaxy here, which does have all the shifts. Can you imagine working with these two colors for a summer look? It would be absolutely stunning. So these two are definitely for the win. This over here is Dorado. Dorado is absolutely stunning. It's got this gorgeous kind of fluorescent thing going on. If I'm not mistaken, Dorado is one of the shades that actually glow in the dark, and it was from their previous collection and I absolutely loved it. So you can see how it's going from that yellow to this orange, this pink, and then there's a green coming through. This is one of the shiftiest shades you're ever going to find, and I absolutely loved it when I tried it out the first time, and I had to include this for summer because it really does give off gorgeous, amazing summer vibes. It's just so happy, so fun, and so beautiful. Alrighty, so now we have Verdant Valley over here, Sunflower Galaxy, and then I have Dorado, and look at those shifts. I absolutely love Terra Moons, especially for this reason. The shifts are crazy, the formulas are incredible, and honestly, if you want a stronger shift, all you have to do is just layer on a little bit more of the color, and you're gonna get intense color payoff just like this. The shades are absolutely incredible. And that brings me to Castor over here. Look at Castor. This is a solid shade and it is so unbelievably vibrant. It's a creamy consistency, very, very smooth. Absolutely love this one. Now this is actually a new shade to my collection, which I'm really, really excited to try, but look at the shifts that are coming through. This is a green that's going to a gorgeous teal. Oh, I cannot resist colors like this, and I thought this would be perfect for summer. So yeah, if you are looking for a new green to add to your collection, maybe this would be one of the ones that you want to try. I'm a green lover, so I decided to include Martian as well. Martian looks absolutely stunning. It's got this really fascinating shift. I'm seeing some really interesting colors there, so because it's a newer shade to my collection, I decided that I'm going to throw this in for summer. I'm probably going to be seeing some looks with all of this over time. So this is essentially what Martian looks like. It's got this really beautiful brown base, and then it goes into this gold and this green, and I don't know why, but like I know this could also work definitely without a doubt for fall. I feel like Martian could work really, really well even in fall because of the tones that you're getting through here, but I would love to wear this to work. It just feels like such a fascinating kind of shade, even for like a dinner or something, like especially if you're a tan girl like me. I feel like these shades would complement you so beautifully. Like that's the last three down here, this green, that Martian over there, and that one, which is, I think that's Alien Code, which I also love. Yes, I just want to show you these three shades here on my finger. So this one over here is Martian, and then we've got that beautiful green. Just look at that. Oh my goodness. These shades are absolutely incredible over here. And then of course you've got Alien Code. Alien Code is actually a fall shade, but I kind of feel like it could totally work for summer as well, especially if you're going out at night. All you need is that one shade. This is another new shade in my collection. It's called Solstice, which I purchased, and you can see the shift happening right here. It's going from this peachy kind of orange to a truer kind of orange over there, and then you've got that gold shift. It's a very fascinating color, but I absolutely love it. I don't actually wear oranges all that much, and that's probably why I love this shade. It actually reminds me of a delicious orange drink, and I think it would be perfect for summer. So I'm going to show you shades in 3, and then I'll swatch them each time for you. This is Super Cluster from the latest collection, and I absolutely love this shade. Just look at that shift. So beautiful, perfect for summer kind of nights, I think. I just love that shift, and I felt it would be so nice for summer. It's also got this freshness to it, which I absolutely love. This is Starcrossed. Starcrossed is also part of the latest collection, a very beautiful pink, and it's got that gorgeous shift happening over there as well, so I just had to add it in. So these are the shades in question, and you can see how beautiful all 3 of these look like. Really lovely for summer, and that's why I feel like I'm looking forward to shades like this. Just, you know, using them on my eyes. I hope I actually get the time to use all of these. I really have no clue, but I'm going to do my best to actually go through all of them on the channel. So if you're interested in seeing how all of these work, then, you know, please subscribe. This is Astrophel. Astrophel really is a very special shade. Just look at the shift. It's so beautiful. Also on the list of recommendations for that reason, just such a strong pinky green shift going on there. This is the shade Lost in Space, another stunning pink addition, and it's got such a beautiful purple shift happening. I had to add it on. It reminds me of, you know, like all these pink flamingos that you see. Now we're at Capricorn, which looks equally as beautiful. Just look at that shift. And that is not even the full extent of the shifts with some of these shades. You really have to try them to see them. Again, if you want to see more of the shifts, please check out the latest Terra Moons video, because I did comparisons. You'll find these shades in the comparisons, because I swatched them on my arm, and you can definitely see multiple shifts happening there. And here we have the next 3. You can see why Astrophel is so special, why Capricorn is absolutely gorgeous. Just look at that, the smoothness of that shade, my goodness. And then you have that true pink over there going into the purple. It's honestly just like, it's hard to choose between these shades, and that's why I'm actually adding all of them on here. Now we have Blazing Sky. Blazing Sky also had a very strong shift, as you can see. Definitely one of the most beautiful shades I have in my collection, and because of that shift, I just had to include this on the list. So I'm also including this shade over here, which is Mission to Mars. Just check out that shift. This could also work for autumn easily, because it's got such a strong orange, gold, green shift, and then it goes to a beautiful fiery red, which I absolutely love. And then we have Space Traveler, which really does not disappoint. Just look at that shift. Oh my gosh. I can honestly imagine wearing a shade like this to work, it looks like this in some lighting, so people will be seeing this color, and then you turn and they see this purple. Oh my goodness, I had to add this on. Okay, so these are the 3 on my fingers. Just look at this. This is incredible, isn't it? I'm honestly blown away by the quality of Terra Moons shades because the shifts are so easy to capture. This is incredibly easy to get such beautiful, beautiful shifts coming on, and I haven't even tried some of these yet in looks, so I'm really looking forward to showcasing these as we go through summer. But this is just a taste of what you can get if you pick up some of these shades during their sale. This is Olympus Mons, which is the last pinky, yellowy kind of like shade that I want to add on here. I added it to the pink section because it just, you know, it has this pink shade right over here. But it really is one of the most beautiful shades I've ever seen, and I think it would be so lovely even as a neutral. And you can see 3 colors already just in this one shot. You can see that, actually 4. So there's a green, then there's gold, there's that rose gold color, and then there's that kind of coppery kind of color showing up as well. And yeah, another reason why I absolutely love Terra Moons and why you shouldn't skip Olympus Mons. Now we're coming into the purples and blues, so I'm going to start by showing you the very first one. This is Pluto over here. And I really love Pluto. It's one of my favorite shades. Now, because summer is coming in, I'm obviously thinking of the beach. I'm thinking of just beautiful colors, jewel tones as well. It's just perfect. This is Rogue Planet, which is from the latest collection, and it has such a beautiful purple shift coming through. It's a beautiful color. And you really just have to keep looking at these shades and, you know, seeing them in different lighting to really see all the shades that come through from each and every one. This is Orion's Odyssey, another incredibly stunning shade. It's so unbelievably sparkly. I could not get enough of this one. It is so, so beautiful. And here you can see some of those shifts coming through. This is Ursa Major, just one of the most gorgeous shades you'll ever come across. It is so, so shifty and so beautiful. Goes from a really electric kind of blue to an electric kind of purple, and I can see a bit of pink coming through there as well. So you will have a lot of fun with this shade this summer. Orion's Belt doesn't disappoint either. Just look at that. It really looks like the ocean, and I had to include it. It also has this purple thing going on. So you're getting a lot of colors here, and it's really one of the best shades I have in my collection. This is Otherworldly, which is just crazy in terms of shifts. I cannot get enough of this shade. It was one of my favorites even when I received it, and I thought, yeah, I have to include this one. It's just too magical to not include. Alrighty, so here we have these beautiful shades. Honestly, these are incredible, and Otherworldly is this one over here. And you can just see how incredible the shifts from that one are. We have Pisces over here, another really incredible shade, just so beautiful. Truly such a stunning shade. This incredible shade is UFO, and just look at that shift. Another crazy, crazy purple. I just cannot get enough of this. It's so insanely beautiful. I had to include Phantom Galaxy because I just cannot get enough of the shifts from this shade. It really has a lot. You're only seeing like one color coming through here, but hopefully when I do the finger swatches, you'll see a lot more. Alrighty, and look at these purples, just incredible. Honestly, I cannot get enough of these. I feel like these are so beautiful and so amazing, and honestly just truly special. I included Rainbow Prism because I feel it's a very versatile one. It can probably work on a number of bases because it's got a white base, so you can put it on top of anything and you'd get a different result. And a shade like that is always appreciated, and it would be perfect for summer because it is extremely sparkly. And this is the last one, Rainbow Prism. You honestly can't see all the shades that come through here, but I guarantee it that when you put this on a different base, when you look at it from multiple lighting points, you are going to see a lot more shifts. I actually had this as a comparison shade in my previous Terra Moons video, and I highly recommend going and checking that out because I know I saw a lot of colors in Rainbow Prism and I was really impressed by it. Alright, so there you have it. These are my 27 shades that are recommended for the summer, and I've even arranged them to kind of make them even more appetizing to the eye. I honestly think that these are stunning. They're beautiful shades, and I just think that, you know, if you're looking for some new shades to add to your collection, this is the perfect time to do so on the Terra Moons website, and I will include that link that they have. Remember, the sale is getting over on the 15th, so there's not a lot of time, and if you're planning to pick up shades, just let me know if you need more comparisons. I'll do my best to try and get something up. If I can't, then, you know, I will probably do it at a later time. But anyway, thank you for joining me for the makeup tutorial and the review of all of these beautiful shades. These are shades from multiple collections, and some were purchased, a lot were gifted in PR, and I'm very happy that I got to share all of my suggestions with you. I will see you soon for another video, and until then, I hope you have a beautiful weekend.